Hi there, and welcome to the show. This is Coffee with Craig. I'm your host, Craig Hamilton Parker. I'm a psychic medium. And if you're here for the first time, this is a show where we talk about the future. I make predictions about the future, make a lot of programs about the world's future and what's going to happen in the world and try to answer some of those burning questions about the way ahead. But today we're going to do some Chinese horoscopes. So you'll be having your sign will be up. But first I'm going to talk a bit about world events, how the year of the dragon is going to affect world events. So there'll be a little bit of that at the beginning, then your particular sign if you've come in for your particular sign. So if you enjoy the show, do follow us. If you enjoy this type of thing, do also consider getting a reading with myself for the year ahead by email as an audio reading, but you'll see the details in the description below. Anyway, welcome to Coffee with Craig. So 10th of February 2024 sees the beginning of the year of the dragon. In fact, the year of the wood dragon, as the element dictates for this year. So the dragon in China is considered a symbol of great creativity, of strength. It's the yang element. It's very much a sense of good fortune in Chinese culture. So this should be quite a positive year ahead. It's a very optimistic year. The people that are born in the year of the dragon are believed to be very ambitious people. Mothers in China always want their babies to be of the year of the dragon. I'll hold on to the year of the dragon, because their children are likely to be not only ambitious but charismatic type of people, natural leaders, quite skilled in pretty much all things, and they're thought to possess very high intelligence, very enthusiastic people with a very strong sense of self-confidence. And those same qualities apply to the year that's coming in 2024. This idea of strong leadership, which is going to be seen throughout the world, enthusiasm, a lot of energy, and the potential to good fortune. Now, the wood element adds a different quality to it. China is a red dragon, but this is a green dragon when we get the wood element. And in the Chinese zodiac, the wood element gives the dragon sign a sense of growth, sense of flexibility and creativity. And so when these combine in the dragon, it means we're going to have a year which is emphasizes things like expansion, innovation, adaptability. And just like the people that are born of this year of the dragon, they'll be seen as individuals who are strong, with a strong will to succeed, who are also open to new ideas and capable of navigating many of the challenges in life. So it's quite an optimistic forecast when we see the year of the dragon ahead. But also it does have a few caveats, because not every year of the dragon has been a favorable time. And there are dangers with the year of the dragon that this tremendous energy can also become arrogance, that the power of leadership can also turn to dictatorship, and so forth. So I'm going to examine some of those things too as we look forward to 2024, year of the wood dragon. So now the sign of the monkey during the sign of the dragon in 2024. So this is considered as being a very lucky time for monkeys. Unexpected opportunities, things may leap out at you, and it's a matter of will you grab it or not. The important thing is opportunity comes along, but will you take advantage of it? This means you're going to have lots of chances to recover from many of the setbacks and challenges that you faced in the past few years. It's been quite a difficult, strenuous time for you, period when you've lost a lot of self-confidence, a time when you've lost had many disappointments. So this is a time now when new opportunities may unexpectedly kind of come your way, whether it's in career, whether it's in finances, whether it's in your relationships or even your health. You'll get opportunities. There'll be benefits that will come quite unexpectedly and give a happy result. So this is quite a good time generally for monkeys during this time. You're smart people, the monkeys, you're clever people. That they have a great alliance with the dragon and the rat, and these signs are of common vision of money, go very good with business and career. So you're having a kinship with the energy of the dragon during this year, and your abilities can bring you luck if you use this opportunity wisely, and you don't throw it away or become too blasé about the way things come along, because obviously things don't come along forever, but this is quite a fortunate time for you generally with these things. So it's a time when you could, there could be a rise and growth in your reputation, a recognition of you if you play things right. This is a time when you can build alliances, like I said, particularly with the signs of the dragon and the rat, which are both very compatible with you at this time. Any partnerships that you might do with those, any love things with those signs, business deals done with those signs could all bode well during the period of the dragon. And you would learn to take you'll learn to use other people's resources. It's like other people provide the funds. This is something that could come where investors might come your way, business opportunities might come your way, where the other people have the resources that you didn't have, and you can use them together. On the negative side, you've got to be very cautious with anything to do with legal stuff, anything to do with government stuff. Have you paid your taxes for a while and things like that? Anything to do with rules, regulations, authority, all those type of things you've got to be a little bit cautious of during this period of time. You're likely to try not to do things by the book because, like I say, things come into your life quite unexpectedly in leaps and bounds during this period of time. Don't let's break the law. Agreements you must be careful with. Documentation, you've got to be careful with anything you're signing, anything to do with penalties and taxes, anything like that, one has to be careful with. So go and get the right advice. Go and make sure when there's opportunities come along that you've got the right advisors there, your accountants and things like that, and lawyers if you need them. And also suspicions, you could be suspicious of other people. Small issues could get blown out of proportion again here with your sign, but generally it's a pretty good period for you. It's not the 100% when it comes to the love side of your life during this time. It's more like opportunities that come your way, but it's still a pretty positive time generally. You're quite adventurous people. Monkeys are. You're quite curious people. You like to explore new things. You like to have fun. So it should be quite an interesting year, particularly for those that are single and are looking for relationships. I think it's a time when you kind of experiment more rather than leap in for the long term. But it should be quite an interesting year, 2024. So watch out for those opportunities. Grab them as they come along. Well, I hope you enjoyed those readings for 2024 for the signs of the Chinese zodiac. Generally, quite an optimistic time, as you would have seen. Most signs are going to benefit during this period. A time of a lot of energy. It's the yang energy, isn't it, of the dragon that's pushing us forward. There's a lot of creativity that comes with that. A lot of energy to do good or bad. And I think during this year we're going to see a better personal life, around us. How the world uses this energy is always the way. It is always a important question, is it? Will it be used for good or bad? But in our own lives, we've got opportunities showing coming in 2024. So let's use them properly. And thanks for joining me today. If you enjoy listening to me, you might also enjoy the readings that we do on the website. Go and have a look at my website at psychics.co.uk, and you'll be able to see the forecasts for the year. And you might want to get a forecast, an email reading perhaps for the year ahead, which is all there now available on the website. So come and book a reading with me for the year ahead. Okay, see you soon. Bye for now. If you look back at my earlier predictions, and in particular the predictions I made on the newspaper, the Sun's website, I did actually say on there, the actual words were, there will be a flu epidemic linked to bioterrorism. And my thoughts are that Liz Truss will make it to the final, be the next PM. I think she will actually have a final battle between her and Rishi Sunak. We've not seen the full end of Boris Johnson either, I tell you. But Rishi Sunak actually will eventually, I feel, be the next leader of the Conservatives. So I think there's going to be a few conflicts that Britain's going to be drawn into, including I think Russia is going to take some moves against Ukraine. I think she will make it past her platinum jubilee, which comes up this year. But I think after that, we'll see a sudden and quick deterioration in the Queen's health. And I think we might lose the Queen towards the end of 2022. There's going to be a huge backlash from over the Netflix programs and screening, because I feel it comes out at a bad time. Charles will come to become King Charles, but his reign, I feel, will be short. I said that Prince Charles would be hit by an egg, and of course there it is, all in the press today. A huge swarm of people knocking the doors of Europe and America. And I feel that Ukraine conflict is going to be a kind of a grinding conflict that goes on and on. I also feel that there's something going to happen in the Middle East as well. I feel as if there's going to be a sudden and unexpected thing happen in the Middle East. So I feel they're going to take it into their own hands, and I feel we're going to get a strike from Israel. This is going to be one of the significant things in 2023.